it would potentially be a war crime.
Ukraine would not be using these munitions in some foreign land.
Are we breaking the law? We are not breaking the law.
The US has sent cluster bombs to Ukraine, a controversial move that has sparked concerns from NATO allies and rights groups alike. It marks quite an about-face for Washington, which previously led the chorus of condemnations when Russia was accused of using the same weapons.
It would be. I don't have any confirmation of that. We have seen the reports. If that were true, it would potentially be a war crime.
Ever since President Joe Biden gave the green light earlier this month, American officials have portrayed the decision as a necessary step, terming it critical for Ukraine's defense.
Ukraine would not be using these munitions in some foreign land. This is their country they're defending. These are their citizens they're protecting. And they are motivated to use any weapon system they have in a way that minimizes risks to those citizens.
These weapons have been banned by more than 100 countries under the 2010 Convention on Cluster Munition, but the US, Ukraine, and Russia are not signatories to the pact. Cluster munitions are notorious for their indiscriminate nature and potential to harm civilians. When fired, these release numerous smaller bombs over a wide area. Some of them explode on impact, but others do not detonate, posing a lethal threat to civilians. International groups such as Human Rights Watch have previously accused both Russia and Ukraine for using cluster bombs during the war, allegations that both sides have denied. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that Moscow has a sufficient stockpile of cluster bombs and reserves the right to use them in retaliation. US law also bars the transfer of cluster munitions in which more than 1% of the smaller bombs do not detonate, but officials have said the ones sent to Ukraine do not exceed that limit.
Breaking the law, we are not breaking the law. I would say, first of all, the prohibition against exporting above 1%, these munitions are pretty close to 1%, but they're not at the 1% level. But the president does have the authority to waive that requirement on national security grounds, and that's what he has done in this instance.